Hey everybody, welcome back to Jordan Lee Tarot. So today, February 16th, is the last day of the year of the wood snake, and tomorrow we step into the year of the fire horse, February 17th. So this is a very medicinal message of peace to flow through this very difficult year into a year that's going to actually offer us momentum after we were shedding. So today, tonight, into tomorrow is that really big opportunity to let things go. You can let things go tomorrow as well, but there's just a push, an energetic push to do this now. Okay? So, for our reading today, we have the Light Seers Tarot and the illustrated crystal crystallary. Oh my gosh, Oracle. I've been having a time. I've tried to record this twice. My cat is attacking a box and it sounds like she's ripping off like the entire side of the house. So I had to stop twice to like make sure that she was not obliterating something. So this is the energy of 2025, I think, for a lot of us, that we're like, is this a catastrophe? Is this burning down? Do I need to save this or can I let it burn? Is this chaos mine? Is this chaos someone else's? And with that, I already pulled the card because I already recorded part of this as the green fluorite. Is this mine? And I say all this to kind of give you this realistic feeling of this energy of the last of 2025, the last of the bullshit. Okay. This is not to say that there won't be bullshit in the, in this next upcoming year, but I think that there's a lot that we can release and let go of energetically, emotionally, even physically, things that we have. And it's going to allow us to get that momentum. So I think this is a very powerful year we are stepping into for the collective that is watching my channel. I don't know how else to slice that. So here we go. Green fluorite. Is this mine? When emotions wash over you, green fluorite wants you to ask, is this mine? When you feel ill or in pain, green fluorite gives the same directive. Get still and ask yourself, is this mine? All of us take on energy from the world around us, and that is the price of being a part of this glorious web of life. Our invisible tendrils are always reaching out, tasting and sampling, and the boundaries of the self can get amorphous and blurry as we take in nutrients, emotions, toxins, pathogens, sunlight, all sorts of things from beyond ourselves. Green fluorite reminds you to sort through the stuff that's incoming, see what serves your highest good, and let the rest go. So this is a great directive for any time, but I think it's extra important after we've shed all that we've shed. This is saying, now don't bring any more garbage back in here. We've just cleaned this out. Let's keep this cleared out. Okay? So, stepping into our tarot deck, what do we need to know, Spirit? What messages want to come through as our medicine? Six of Swords. So I saw a very interesting interpretation of these cards in particular with the swords. If you look at some of the more tumultuous mind cards, like the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the birds are kind of tangling up the main subject. And in the Six of Swords, she has harnessed the power of these birds and is using them to get her across to safety or across to where she really wants to be next. So she's finally taken control of the situation and is on her way to something better. Again, the Emperor card is a card of powerful, healthy, divine control. Some people have a really weird love-hate relationship with this card. I love the Emperor card. The Emperor card is an energy of mastering all of the sweets, okay? The King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, like all of those mastered become the Emperor. That's a very powerful person. It could be a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, masculine or feminine. But this energy is, I've learned to control myself. I've learned to control my feelings. I know how to handle my money. even if I don't have a lot, right? Just because you know how to handle your money does not mean that you're rich. It just means I know how to do a lot with what I have. Your emotions, you don't let your emotions carry you away. The wands energy, you know how to take divine inspired action in the world. And pentacles, you know how to be stable and build something that has proper foundational legs. This is control, beautiful, divine, masculine control. And then this is the energy of the feminine, obviously not the Empress card, but I think it represents that fluidity to life. So basically, yes, I'm in control, but I can also go with the flow. So I think there's a lot of feminine energies that have not yet tapped into their emperor energy, and vice versa. Masculine energy that hasn't tapped into that empress nurturing energy. So I think that that might be what the fire horse is calling us into. Get comfortable with that other side of of the coin. Now, granted, if you are someone who, like a feminine who has existed in her masculine, then yes, you definitely need to step into your feminine and heal that as well. But I'm just getting a sense of balance, a sense of controlled flow, controlled flow. So this also might be talking about the universe saying, we're going to control the flow a little bit better for you. We're going to mitigate some of this weird herky jerky energy. I don't know about you, but 2025 did not flow in any way, shape, or form. At one point, I thought I was going to buy a house in Pennsylvania. At another point, I was moving to Washington. Now, even within the 2025 year, I've still decided that I was going to relocate again to another area of Washington. So it's like, where am I going? Where am I going? Can you give me a sense of flow? I can't situate. I can't calm my nervous system because these changes are like, but I think we are being put on that very aligned path to go. And again, the path is never linear, but just to visualize it, it's going straight upward to that highest timeline and all of those things that you really, really want, not just work, but work with the right clients, work with the right clients who have even deeper pockets. This is what I'm talking about. We're tweaking and fine tuning what we're bringing in. Do you want to tell everybody something? He's like right here. His butt cheek is against my butt cheek. What? I didn't think you were shy about that. Sometimes he's really sassy. All right, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. This is a sense of joy just for being alive. This is not anything other than being present and happy with what's right in front of you, whether you're masculine or feminine energy. So I think there's going to be a lot more satisfying in the moment things happening for us. Bloop. Two of Swords. So you remember how I said about the birds that had the person tangled? This is one of those cards. So the Two of Swords is an indecisiveness, difficulty making choices, kind of being caught between options that aren't the best. And then we move to the High Priestess. She's such a badass. Look at her. She's in alignment. She's flowing. I mean, look at the difference. We're going from this to this, just to put them next to each other. Very, very powerful. Sometimes he does this when my guides are here. So guides could be here. This could be talking about your guides are present as you're listening and watching this. Let's take one more. And then we're gonna peace out and we're all gonna go to bed early. All right, Spirit. Oh my. Yeah. Going from not knowing what to do to knowing exactly what you want and where you're going. Alignment, then forward movement. So I believe that this past year was getting into alignment and a lot of releasing. And then this year, straightforward. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to get in the frame? Do you want me to lift you and hold you up? You decide. No. Okay. I'm going to leave this message here. He's very spicy. And I want to just check in with him. But I am sending you guys so much love and just this exhale together that is very powerful and maybe even very somber. Just a quiet exhale in the dark going, fuck that shit. Let's go on to bigger and much better things. So I'm sending you so much energetic medicine, just of peace, to know that whatever comes next is going to finally bring you forward. And if you are clinging to something that needs to be released, you might find that it's taken off your plate rather quickly as we step into this year, because I just don't think that there's going to be much room for things that we don't need. It's not even going to be a matter of here, when you're ready, put it in the donation box. It's going to be like, and you're done with that. And just be ready for that if you are feeling resistance to letting go of things. So it can be soft or it can be a little bit more jerky, with how it happens. So totally up to you. But I'm sending you for the third time so much energy and love, because we are all feeling this and experiencing this together as a collective. I'm right there with you, kind of struggling through those energies, but trying to remain very positive because I feel this beautiful soft energy coming through. I had on a darker color earlier and I just felt compelled to do some cleaning, some more packing, took out the garbage, threw out an old pair of shoes that just felt really strangely wrong to keep, even though they weren't in decent shape. They were like my muddy, messy sneaker shoes. But I would have kept them for, like, rainy walks with the dog. But I was like, no, throw that shit away. And I put on this white shirt and it just felt appropriate to step into whatever is next, feeling clean. Clean of mind, pure of heart, and excited, getting to be excited. So, all right, bye.